Hello, everyone. Jonathan at the Neon here, just giving you a weekend update as to what we've got going on. Thanks for coming out, ladies. I am out on the patio right now, which is why I'm not wearing a mask. And hopefully you can hear me. If I could get a little thumbs up or a little comment, I would love it. Of course, right now you do have to wear a mask if you are in the Neon. And of course, you can take it off when you are seated in the auditorium and eating. So that's the one time where you can take the mask off. Otherwise, we've done a lot of big improvements here. Our bathrooms are hands-free now. So the toilets and urinals and soap dispensers and paper towel dispensers, all that are hands-free. And there's even little foot stops to open the doors on your way out so you don't have to handle the handles. So, of course, we're going around throughout the day, every half hour or so, and cleaning commonly touched surfaces. So there's that too. So lots going on here as far as health and protection, making sure that our staff and customers stay safe and healthy here. First of all, I want to tell you about one thing in our virtual cinema. We are very sad to hear about the passing of Congressman John Lewis. We offered a documentary about him in person a couple weeks ago, and it is still available now in our virtual cinema. And so if you go to neonmovies.com, you can find out how to get 72-hour access to the film for $12, and we get a little bit of that back here. So you're still supporting the Neon even while you're watching something in the comfort of your own home if you get it through our virtual cinema. So neonmovies.com is where you can find out more about that. As far as there is also a bonus with that. There is a short interview that was recently recorded with Lewis with Oprah, and that is available only in virtual cinemas right now. So I know the film is available to rent other places, other VOD opportunities online, different places. But if you get it through us, you'll get that Oprah interview as well. So as far as what we're up to here in-person screenings, we have got 2 classic Hitchcock films this week. We offered 2 last week, Psycho and Vertigo, and they went well, so we decided to continue with our Hitchcock 101 series. Marnie is one of the films that we're offering this week. That's with Tippi Hedren and Sean Connery. And the other film we are offering is Rear Window, the classic film with Grace Kelly and Jimmy Stewart. So both of those on the big screen. Certainly the best way to see Hitchcock is on a big screen with great sound. So showtimes, of course, can be found on our website, neonmovies.com. We do have a couple other films offering in person. We've got the classic film Blade Runner. This is the most recent cut of the film. As I say, most recent because it's been kind of tinkered and toyed with numerous times over the years. It originally came out in 1982, but the director and distributor have kind of changed things in it throughout the years, and this is what's considered the final cut. It is absolutely gorgeous on the big screen. The sound is great, so if you are a fan or have never seen it before on the big screen, we hope you'll come down and see it with us. Let's see, we also have Never Too Late, which is a film. It's a senior-driven romantic dramedy starring James Cromwell and Jackie Weaver about a group of seniors who decide they need to break out of the nursing home to reunite two lovers. So that is available once a day right now for 1 week, and then it will be available in our virtual cinema starting next Friday. We also have the film The Tobacconist. We offered that all last week in person, but we do have 1 screening a day just throughout the weekend, so you've got 1 more chance to see it today and tomorrow in person. It is available in our virtual cinema as well, so details about that can be found on neonmovies.com. But we will be having an interesting discussion along with that film on Monday evening at 7 o'clock. If you scroll around on our Facebook page, you'll be able to find a link where you can sign up to be a part of that Zoom discussion. It's with me and Dr. Judy Schwartzman, and that is being presented by the Jewish Community Center of Greater Dayton. So we really appreciate their help in making people aware of what we're doing here and helping facilitate an interesting post-screening discussion. Something that we loved doing when we were able to have full houses here, but right now with limited seating capacities, we felt like the virtual element is one that people would appreciate at home. So you can watch the film in person or online and then take part in that virtual discussion on Monday evening at 7 o'clock. And speaking of virtual discussions, we have another one tomorrow at 5 o'clock. And this is surrounding the film Creating a Character. This is a documentary about a beloved professor from Juilliard named Moni, who a lot of people studied with. Laura Linney, and the list goes on. And two people in particular that studied with him have performed right here in Dayton, Jasmine Batchelor and Colby Chambers. They'll be two of the people who are on our Artist Roundtable tomorrow at 5. That's available on our Facebook page. So you'll be able to just come to our Facebook page or our YouTube page and watch that. And you can also comment, and we will be able to see those questions and address your questions along with it. This is 4 different artists in town: Joe Deere and Kevin Moore. Kevin Moore is with the Human Race Theater Company. Joe Deere is at Wright State. And Jasmine Batchelor was a graduate of Wright State before she went on to Juilliard. She was in several shows at Wright State and then, of course, worked at the Human Race Theater Company as well. And Colby Chambers did as well. He is a New York actor who was in Wit and Beautiful Thing at the Human Race Theater Company. So all 4 of them will be talking about their craft and how they create characters and how they responded to the film. So that's a free discussion that you can take part in. Excited to have that tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock. So those are all things that you can do at home. We've got some other things going on. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about Jasmine is Jasmine, who is also can be seen in the documentary Creating a Character, is the lead actress in a film that we have available in our virtual cinema called The Surrogate. She's been getting incredible reviews for this film from every critic, and it's a powerful, troubling, difficult film about a woman who becomes a surrogate for her 2 gay best friends and finds out that the child is going to have Down syndrome, and the discussions that provokes and between her and the 2 fathers to be. So it really interesting, and her film is her part in the film is really incredible. So I urge you to take a look at that, and that's also available in our virtual cinema. Also available in our virtual cinema is a collection of short animated films called One Small Step. This is a family-friendly collection of award-winning films from around the world, and you can rent it. You get 72-hour access, I believe, for $10, and so you could break it into parts and just watch bits and pieces if you've got little ones around over the next few days, or certainly watch it numerous times over the next few days. So $10 gets you 3-day access to that. Also, I have some fun announcements to make. Starting next week, live here at the Neon, we are going to offer a couple other classic films, but a little more contemporary for sure than the Hitchcock stuff. If the Hitchcock films do well this weekend, Rear Window and Marnie, we are going to continue more Hitchcock next week, but we've got some contemporary favorites that we consider classics here, and that's from Wes Anderson. So we have next week, starting next Friday for 1 week only, we will bring back Moonrise Kingdom with a lot of familiar faces from Moonrise Kingdom. That will be offered here in person, as well as the Grand Budapest Hotel. So both of those films will be available in person at the Neon. There's a picture I love, Saoirse Ronan, certainly a Neon favorite from Brooklyn and Lady Bird and Little Women. We really love Saoirse and are excited to bring back Grand Budapest Hotel. So if you are not up for venturing out to see us at the Neon and see what we're offering in person, we hope that you'll support our virtual cinema. If you've not seen the John Lewis documentary, please check that out. It is really inspiring and a powerful piece about an incredible human being. It's a big loss to the civil rights movement here in the United States for sure. So if you've not seen it, I urge you to check that out. And of course, if you're just driving by and you know you're heading home for an evening and you need to grab some popcorn, we are open from noon on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and from 2 o'clock on Monday through Thursday. You can always stop by and just grab some fresh popcorn here from our lobby. You come in through the lobby or through the patio entrance here, head in, and that's where the ticket booth is now. And it's a separate line for the concession booth. But we've got fresh popcorn, we've got iced coffee. You're welcome to take your mask off. If you're out here on the patio, you can stop by for a beer and popcorn if you want. If you're out and around, of course, you can take your mask off when you're in the theater seated and eating as well. Thank you very much for all your support, and we really appreciate you. We hope to see you in person or in our virtual cinema very soon. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy and well.